cool. Let's do it.
Does it look, I feel like, are we centered?
No.
Pay more.
Probably don't say that.
Well,
okay, so we haven't done a sit down in a while. I decided we're just gonna sit down today and talk to the camera.
hi guys, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Steph.
And we're gonna do a little something, a Q&A.
Q&A.
Yeah. It's gonna be a gay Q&A. A little gayer than usual.
Right.
If it's possible.
Right.
We're pretty gay on the regular,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's extra gay today. Woo! We are kind of inspired from Pride Month. So we're late.
We're a little late to the party.
But you know, summer's just a very gay season.
Right.
So it's
all
like,
year round can be a Q&A.
Yeah. Yeah, so we asked if anyone had any LGBTQ plus related questions. And we got a lot of response for that. So we're gonna try to answer some like as in depth as possible.
Okay.
And this is Steph's idea too. Everyone thinks that she's the quiet one who doesn't want to share a lot, but it was
What
your
are you
idea.
talking about? I feel like we share a lot on YouTube.
I don't say that, but people say that I share more than you.
Oh, I feel like
Do you think that's true?
No, I feel like the fact that we even like videotape so much is sharing. Sharing is caring. You're welcome. Okay, this one's kind of funny right off the top. Here's one for all the gay girls out there so we can share the pain. Have you ever had a crush on a straight girl? Hashtag it hurts.
I don't even think
I don't know. I was always that straight girl that people had crushes on.
Yeah.
Well, because I didn't come out forever, right?
Yeah.
So I was like technically that straight girl. So I never really had,
But you weren't straight.
right, but I never had crushes on any straight girls, I don't think. Because all my crushes were girls that were out.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you're crushing on a straight girl right now. That must suck.
Maybe that straight girl is actually gay though.
Maybe. You never know.
Eh?
How do you know she's straight? Have you asked her?
And maybe even if she said she's straight, maybe she's not. So many
Are
questions.
you speaking
these
from
days.
experience?
So many questions. When I've been like out to everyone, I've never crushed on a straight girl before.
But maybe girls have crushed
besides-
on you and thought you were straight,
Yeah,
but you really weren't.
See?
Yeah.
Sneaky,
Because I mean,
sneaky.
I was kind of crushed on you and I was like, I don't know. And I wasn't sure.
Right?
So
See?
I could have just been like, oh, she's straight, not worth it. But
You did say like,
persevere.
you did say maybe I'm that creepy straight girl that keeps hitting on you.
Yeah, 'cause she was giving me so much attention and I was like, either she's really weird straight girl or she is actually into me.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever crushed on a straight girl?
I
Besides,
honestly,
like celebrity crushes? Because a lot of those.
yeah, like as like a legit crush, I really can't think of any time that I had a crush on a straight girl. I think maybe there were times when I look back and I was younger, before I even knew I was gay, I was maybe extra interested in some of my sister's friends or just something like that. But it wasn't like an actual crush, it was more just like,
Oh, I have one.
in my older life, I haven't actually had a crush on a straight girl, but I do have friends who have.
I have friends that have too.
And a lot of the time, I feel like sometimes it's justified. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, get over it.
Okay,
you know,
that's fair. That is fair.
yeah, like they don't feel that way for you and it's very obvious. But other times, sometimes straight girls, you know who you are, lead people on. Like I'm thinking of one very standout friend in university and she had this crush on this straight girl. I still questioning that.
I do think that it comes sometimes with the territory. Like girls are typically a little bit more attentive than guys. And I think that sometimes that if you're giving the attention to the girl, it doesn't necessarily mean that like they're into you, but they're interested in the fact that like you're really caring a lot about them. So I think that does happen.
Girls are ruthless.
Ruthless. All right, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Question for Steph.
Oh.
Do you think you would ask Kristen out if she didn't ask you first?
I like this question.
Yes, I think I would have. I think that it was just like a pride thing for both of us because like we were having so much fun kind of like hitting on each other a bit and like joking around and seeing kind of like where this would go. That I think if you didn't finally bite the bullet, I would have, but she did it, so it worked.
It took a while for us to actually go on a date because we weren't really looking for anything too serious, and I think if you get involved in a long distance relationship, it automatically becomes kind of serious, or it has to be in order for it to work. But you would have asked me out.
Yeah, I would have asked you out. I think you would have got that. I think it would have taken longer because I think we would have probably talked for a bit more, but I think it would have got there for sure. Who was the scariest person for the two of you to come out to?
I have to think about that one actually.
The scariest person for me to come out to was my mom, for sure, 100%. Like End of story, that was it.
Yeah.
Because I have really cool friends, and like, even though I was like kind of hesitant to come out to them because I don't know why, but like they're all awesome. I've never had an issue with a friend, but sorry, Reeds, you're scary. You're still a little scary.
Yeah. No,
she's good. What about you?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about it. Well, it's hard because,
but who were you most afraid of to tell when you were young?
When I was younger,
Yeah.
for sure my mom. Yeah. I think it's something with a same-sex parent. It's hard because you have a bond, and a lot of the times I think the same-sex parent wants this life for you because they, you know,
Yeah,
right?
I think
Like,
you'd hit that one on
they
nail on the
Yeah,
head.
they have like this idea, and it's not necessarily exactly what they did, but they know what they wanted, what was important to them, so they just automatically think, you know, maybe that's what you want too. And they're just a little bit more involved, I think, because they can relate to you more than maybe, like say my dad could or something.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think you're totally right with that.
Yeah.
I think they just like envision like, this is how my life was, and now I want you to have the same life, but even better.
Right. I think a lot of people say that their parents are the scariest person to come out to, just because A, you care so much what your parents think, at least we did, and it's also scary to come out to someone who's known you for so long, but they don't know this big part of you.
Right.
So my parents knew me for 16 years, and probably, you know.
They did?
Well,
That's good.
no, you know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
glad they did.
no, you know what I mean? Like, they've
I
known
know.
you for so long, so they have this certain idea for you, and you know that it's gonna change things for them. So,
Now they know.
now they know.
Surprise! Were your parents or family scared for you when they found out you were gonna be on The Amazing Race Canada? In terms of how you might be perceived or treated by others? Well, that's a good question.
It's really interesting. We should ask them, actually.
Yeah, I don't think we've really had like a conversation like directly with them. I think after the show aired and there were comments being made, I think like it's like hard not to like be like upset, I guess, about it. But like at the same time, like we had so many positive comments that like it really outweighed the handful of negative comments we had from people who are very like closed-minded, I think.
Yeah. I think even if they were worried about us, they didn't say anything to us, because I think, why would they put that in our heads before we went on?
And I know going on to it that Chris and I knew that like we were going to be like that lesbian couple on The Amazing Race. Like we're not naive about it, that like it's very different than like
Token gay.
Yeah, but at the same time, like we were really excited to race as a couple and to show people we could be totally normal and like have a normal relationship, and it doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. So I think that's like what we wanted to show on television, and hopefully that's what came across.
Yeah.
If you have parents that are not supportive, should you risk coming out or come out after total independence?
I think, so Steph and I get a lot of questions and emails asking for help.
Of coming out.
Yeah, relating to coming out. And it's so hard because we want to be able to help, but at the same time, we don't know your situation well enough to be able to help you. Because the last thing I want to do is say, stand up for yourself and come out because it's who you are. And then, you know, if you're not in a stable enough situation and you get kicked out of the house or something, like that's not something that I want to be a part of or encourage. Because for us, we weren't in a situation where it was dangerous for us. So who are we to kind of give you advice on that?
Yeah, it's hard. I truly think you just have to surround yourself with people who are supportive, and then whether it's your parents or whether it's your friends or whether it's other family members, and then once you have kind of a little bit of a support system, at least to like kind of talk to or lean on, then maybe approach the situation. Kate asks, what is your favorite part about Pride?
Oh gosh, there's so many good things that we love. We're so happy that we got to go to Toronto Pride this year.
Yeah.
And I think it's just seeing everybody be so free and happy. And
There's a lot of freedom at Pride.
Maybe a little too
Too
free
much
sometimes.
freedom at Pride. I think the best part about Pride is that if you look around, you see so many different walks of life come together. Like you have like grandparents, parents, sisters, uncles, aunts, straight people, gay people, members of every community, and everyone's like there to support each other. I think that's like the best part about Pride.
I think it's just this amazing celebration of people being who they really are.
And I know people are kind of like look at it and they're like, oh, now it's just become this like big joke of a party, but it's not. Like,
No.
People just have fun together, and like you said, like just come together. And I think that you have to take that away from the celebrations too.
Yeah, like the most offensive comment ever is like, well, we don't have a straight person parade, and it's like,
Yeah, that.
yeah, I feel so bad for you that
Yeah.
you've never been
Get
persecuted
over it.
Yeah, like.
Anyways.
Yeah, we'll do 1 or 2 more, and then we can do a part 2 if people are into this kind of video.
Oh, here's one.
Do you ever get asked who is the man in your relationship, and what do you respond? Oh my gosh.
Kristen.
I think
She
Whatever.
loves heavier things.
you're annoying. Yes, I think pretty much
A lot.
probably every gay couple out there has been asked this question. And how do we respond? There's no friggin' answer to that question.
Yeah.
Like, obviously there's no man in our relationship.
And it's so dumb. I hate it. I honestly hate it. And I think people just do it to like sometimes get a rise out of us
Yeah.
because they like see us and they're like, oh, who's the guy, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you?
And probably the right response would be to, you know, remain calm and, you know, educate them and whatever. But screw that. Like, they know what
Screw
they're
you.
asking is ridiculous. The guy who's asking you, be like, oh, thank God there's no man in the relationship, because then I don't have to deal with anyone like you. Not really a question, but everyone loves Pride Edition vodka bottles.
Yeah,
Everyone
it is
does love
amazing.
Pride Edition vodka bottles.
We did.
Thanks, Amber.
Our friend Kayla had a Pride edition
did.
too. I think she only bought it because there's like a Pride flag on the bottle.
Buying right into that commercialism. He's just using the gays for money. I will take it. Did either or both of you ever feel like being gay was just a phase? I did.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Because I was
for
super
sure.
young when I started kind of thinking, oh my gosh, am I really? And I definitely had a few years of questioning after that until I realized, no, not a phase. Did you?
Just missed on that, eh?
Where it's like the longest phase that will last my entire life.
You're so funny. Am I your face?
But like
phase.
a lifelong phase.
I didn't know really how to like, was I attracted to girls? Was I attracted to guys? And then I think once I was like more honest with myself, that I realized it wasn't a phase. And I think that the reason why it was a little bit maybe longer of I think this is a phase for myself was because I wasn't confident in who I was, and I wasn't like confident with being gay. I was like more nervous, and like now I'm like, yay, I can like,
Now you're out and you're proud and you're hot.
You're ridiculous.
That's all that matters,
You're
that you're
ridiculous.
hot,
Oh
you
my
know?
goodness, you're so dumb. I love you. You're crazy.
I think we're done. We've answered so many,
Okay.
and this is going on
Okay.
forever and ever.
And ever and ever.
I think we should end it with a big gay kiss. Thanks,
Give me a
guys. I have to
smooch.
say bye to my friends. Thank you guys so much for
Needy.
watching. Thanks for asking questions, and we love you, and I love you. We will see you soon.
So Kristen actually tweeted out like a while ago that we were gonna do a little LGBTQ plus video. Did I get all
You are
of
a
them?
bad gay.
Did I get all of
You
them?
are a bad
I think I got all of them.
It was just a weird order. We did things in a weird order.
I thought that was catchy. Told you I was glossy.
Because I'm glossy.
I haven't shaved my legs.
I know, I just realized. Sorry.
Kristen like hasn't shaved her legs in a little while.
Summer, I'm free.
I think it's supposed to be the winter time you don't shave.
You're
not
right.
summertime.